Okay, so it's been about a year since we last posted on channel. Life got busy, work, family, and all that good stuff. But over the next couple of weeks, we have some really exciting stuff coming. Today, we're at Windsor View Lakes, just outside of Heathrow, hence the planes. Let's see what this lake has in store. We've never fished it before. I've got Liam to my right, Callum to my left. Hopefully, one of us is going to get it. Freaking got him!
Wait for the plane.
Nah, I've already given context.
So
we're just outside of Heathrow, and there are bloody planes everywhere.
Yeah. That one's not so bad. When the big A380, the big monster Airbuses go by, they are
straight over the top of there.
Yeah, they are loud. They're so low you can pretty much read the number on the bottom of the planes.
Right, so what we got going on?
Right, so we've turned up, never fished this lake before, bit of local intel, started chatting to an angler on the other side and then also a couple of anglers next to me. Quite quickly learnt from them that we've got about 2 wraps worth of weed. And then from that point onwards, pretty much just gravel. So I wanted to confirm that, of course. So got the old marker float out and did a bit of leading around and pretty much just confirmed that it is very much a case of just free rein. There's not really any features out here, so initially it's just a case of trying to create some spots, I guess. So the left-hand rod, we're on the deck on both of these at the moment. Naked heli to a spinner rig setup, pretty standard for both of us in terms of what we're normally using. Pop-up and a wafter, so you're going to see what's working best here. And then probably a good couple of handfuls of bait. Like I said, there's not really anything feature-wise here, so I've got more bait than I've ever gone, to be honest, but it's because it's really competitive here. We've got, across the entire bank, there's probably as many as 15 other anglers, and there's a lot of pressure in here. We're lucky enough to be on this side, right at the back of the wind. I don't know if Matt's given any context, but around the rest of the lake, for about 80% of the lake, you can drive around. This one small section of the lake you can't drive to, so you've got to walk around here. And because of that, there's no one here. So we've got a couple of things going for us, the wind and the fact that there's no one else over this side. So the idea is that if the fish are being pushed over here by the rest of the pressure, we want something to try and keep them here. So I've put a bit more bait out than usual, hoping that around this time of year they're sort of maybe shoaling and something to keep them there basically. And then a bit later in the day, we're 2 o'clock now, or just before, in the next half an hour or so, I'm going to put a zig out and try and do a bit of spomming over it, see if the sort of afternoon weather kind of brings them up to the surface. There's quite a bit of stormy clouds, so the pressure might keep it a bit high at the surface as well. And then we'll see how we get on with that.
I said to Shah, obviously I'm going fishing this weekend, and then I'm also going fishing for a week. She made me the ultimate Matt Jones's Snackle box.
So I love everything about it. It's so adorable and I want to try one of them.
Just a quick thing, feel free to take one if you want.
I'm going to take one.
Every snack in there is fishing themed.
Oh wow!
They're all fishes or something, other than a couple of my favourite snacks.
Sweet corn?
Yeah.
Pork scratchings?
Yeah, because it's my favourite snack, you know. They're not fishing themed, I just like them. We got fish and chips.
What are these?
Worms.
Apart from delicious.
Chocolate worms.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's really adorable. Laura, I want you to pay attention. No, I want one.
Oh, I came across a really cool fly fishing store the other day.
Where was it?
Sorry, just to digress a little bit.
Right.
So I was walking towards Pall Mall.
Right.
And
there was a fly fishing store in London.
Yeah, but this is Pall Mall we're talking about. This is like elite area.
Yeah.
And they had a fly fishing store called Farlow's. And it's, I'm not gonna lie, one of the most upmarket fishing tackle shops you've ever seen in your life.
Is it just fly fishing stuff?
Yes, just fly fishing. But they do all general fishing apparatus. Like Yeti is one of their main stocks. They have Yeti cargo boxes, tackle boxes galore, flasks galore.
We're gonna have a plane go across in a minute. It's gonna be stop.
Okay, look.
He needs his oxygen. So we're back fishing, and this session is not only obviously just to get out fishing, but it's a bit of a precursor to an upcoming trip to Norton Disney, which is going to be in 2 weeks' time now.
Spoiler alert. We said there was excitement coming. In 2 weeks' time, we're going back to Norton Disney.
We're going back. So yeah, I use it as an opportunity to just sort of check to make sure I've got everything in stock. Make sure everything's all in order. Just because when you're going to go away for a week, I mean, to be fair, there are worse places to find out you're missing stuff.
Yeah, I've tried like getting all of my fishing stuff out at home and trying to sort it through and trying to get it all like back to like being organised and stuff again. It's just bloody impossible. I try and just do it when I'm on the bank, keep it tidy and then pack it away tidy, because then at least I know everything's in its spot where it should be, so that if I get to a point where I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if I have some of that, I can just go straight to it when I'm at home rather than having to dig everything out again. But you're right, like Norton Disney has a tackle shop on site. Like, it's small, but realistically, bait wise, you like as long as you go
it's like a terminal tackle shop, isn't it? So it's got everything you need, like hook wise, like line wise, bait wise.
Yeah, obviously all quarter stuff.
Yeah, all quarter. To be fair though, the only thing I need that I've learned is some crank hooks, which they will most definitely have.
Oh yeah.
But whether they have the size you need and stuff, that's why it's good to be prepared, I guess.
Yeah, always take some. And I think like as well, they do sell like, you know, spare spoms and that kind of stuff. So if you do end up losing,
we know that
one,
from experience,
like,
don't we, Matt?
Yeah, we did lose one too. Look, it was like first proper session of going oof, like actually oofing spoms, and like we were fishing at distance as well, and like despite having a leader on as well, like it just cracked off. Worth noting though that if you're on the opposite side of the complex, like
it's quite a walk.
Yeah, if you're on the back end,
of
Hodgetts,
or
it's like a 20 minute walk to
or the back end of Billy's. That's still a walk.
It's like a 40-minute round trip. So
let's discuss the preparation and the plan, I guess.
So starting with the day, we're aiming to go down when?
Wednesday?
Wednesday feels good.
Yeah.
Well,
we went down Tuesday, and if you go back and watch our previous Norton Disney video, we say we arrive on Tuesday and we say it's busy. It is busy. And that's because the previous Norton Disney video we've released, we said we arrived on Tuesday and it was quiet. So everyone watched that and then went on the Tuesday. So we're almost enemies, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then I think, but then the next day, I distinctively remember thinking Wednesday was a better day to arrive because there was less people on site. And I'm assuming that's got something to do with the fact that anyone who's doing from a Friday or a Saturday over will probably stay till Wednesday. And then anyone who's doing a Monday, people arrive on Monday.
Yeah,
so
well, I guess you'll get a lot of anglers. Like the people that go there,
it's always busy.
It's always a busy complex, but you know, the people that go, they're looking to put a good amount of time into it, like, because, you know, you can't just turn up and do a quick 24 and leave, not unless you live just around the corner. So I think the majority of people, like, will turn up on a Friday, stay for the weekend, possibly extend till Monday, you know, possibly Tuesday if they haven't caught anything. So that gives them, I guess, the Friday people enough time to then start vacating.
Gone by Wednesday.
But then you still beat all of the new Friday people that are trying to go, but you're also beating the Thursday people that think they're beating the Friday people.
Yeah.
Is the mathing? Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
If you think turning up at 10:30, 11 a.m.
is
early enough, it's not. Like, you will guaranteed to get on somewhere, but not somewhere you necessarily feel happy with or comfortable with.
The main thing I would say is have a good idea of what is in each different lake and what lakes you want to fish, because then you can go straight to those lakes. Because if you could walk around Billy's, you could turn up and it's 15-20 minutes to walk round Billy's and get back again. Well, 15, well, it's not, but by the time you've dilly-dallied, take you a while to get round. So have an idea of where you want to fish. Speaking of which, where do we want to fish?
I really want to give Turner's another go, because we did a bit of time down there before.
For me, it will go Pettit's, Turner's, then maybe Holden's.
Okay.
Then
Holdens, that's interesting.
Well, there's some good fish in Holdens, but there's just some bad swims because there's some deep areas in it.
Some that go to 25, 30 foot.
Yeah, easily. Holdens, and then I would say billies, stocks, or Stockston billies maybe.
I can get down with that. I think that's cool. Then, what's the plan on duration? What are we thinking?
Really, the limit I've got is back to work on Monday.
Yeah.
So, I think in an ideal world for me, I would like to be back Saturday, latest.
Yeah.
Because that gives us then Saturday and then Sunday to kind of get back to reality, like sort ourselves out. If we're getting there Wednesday, all of Thursday, all of Friday, if we smash catching Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
that's cool.
then we can come home for the weekend.
Yeah.
So I reckon we pay Wednesday to Friday.
Yeah.
And then we can extend to Saturday, Sunday if we want to.
Yeah. All right, so the session's still on. Not had a single knock yet.
No.
I think I'm going to redo my left-hand rod because I think I've got some weed stuck on it.
But the session's still on. We're here till tomorrow midday.
Yeah.
So we've got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So we'll work hard and see if we can get a fish.
All right, I'm going to redo my rods. That was you, mate. It popped off.
Well, that backdrop and this was on the floor. Keep doing weird shit like that.
Did something hit it?
I reckon something fell down like that.
It's a bit of excitement, isn't it? I've put my keys somewhere on the barrow. So when I get to the car, I've got to start unloading and have a look at what the front charges. I found them, and they were in the bed.
Well, it looks like you can drive the whole way around this lake and park behind your swims, because there is a road here. You can't. About 80% of it you can, the other you can't. I said you didn't need your barrows, so yeah, we've been walking it back and forwards, but nice bit of free fit.
So that's my barrow. Callum's borrowing.
So yeah, that's my fault.
So that's the end of the session. Unfortunately, we did blank, but nonetheless, you know, it was nice to get out and about, get back on the bankside again, you know, organise ourselves, and also, you know, do a bit of prep ahead of Norton Disney in the next couple of weeks. So thank you for watching, and of course, stay tuned, because the next couple of weeks we'll be heading back to Norton Disney again. So hopefully we'll have some fish on the bank to show you there. So thanks for watching, and catch you later.